Good morning from Cornwall. Hope you can hear that. Birds singing. You may be able to see glimpses of blue sky. I've been unbelievably lucky with the weather since getting here about a week ago. Today, I am taking a route that's been recommended more so than any other by Cornish locals as very possibly the finest road in the entire county. I'm going to be riding from here in the south coast of the county, 45 minutes, dissecting the whole way through the heart of Cornwall, all the way to the north coast, to the famous town of St Ives. From St Ives, this is where I'll take, potentially, the finest road in the county, heading directly west, all the way to the very end of England, Land's End. I'm expecting breathtaking beauty, bleakness, and very possibly ferocious winds, all in equal measures, and along the entirety, I'm guessing just looking at Google Maps, there will be an unspoilt view of the Atlantic. Although actually, if I'm being technically correct, I think it's actually the Celtic Sea looking over onto the distance, maybe if I've got some binoculars or if I can borrow some, looking out onto Ireland. I think it will take me about 3 hours, and I can't wait. The finest driving road in Cornwall. Step one done. I've made it to the north coast of Cornwall. That took me about an hour, and I've just 5 minutes ago left the town of St Ives. I was going through St Ives wondering when this road will start, and suddenly all of the buildings stopped and all of the traffic stopped, and I was riding along for about 30 seconds thinking, wow, this is getting really special scenery wise. So I looked at Google Maps and I was right. This is the very start of Cornwall's finest driving road, the B3306. I don't need to see the sea yet to be able to smell that it can't be any more than 300 meters in that direction. So what lies ahead of me over here should be mile upon mile of unspoilt, breathtaking coastal roads. A local pulled over just to admire the Harley, asking how big have the engines got now, and he was shocked when I told him they're very, very close to 2 litres. And I told him that I'm about to head off and do this route, and I asked him if he's a local, and he said, yep, I'm a local, and this road is so special that I do it even in the winter, and I'm still amazed by it every time I do it. And I said, so have I come to the right place? And he said, by Christ, yes.
I know we'll make it right. We've been here before. I know we crossed the line. It's hard to ignore. This way is down on me. You've got me on my knees.
That pub was excellent. Comes highly recommended. It's definitely more on the fine dining end of the spectrum, £23 a meal, proper table service. But it's exquisite food, it really is. Book beforehand, because it sounds like it gets booked up pretty quickly. I was lucky to get a table. Have a look at this. I wanted to jump off the bike and show you a bit more in depth about how good and quiet this road is. The scenery's spectacular, but there's one thing, don't know if I can pick it up. One thing I really want to show you is the sea view that I've been getting the whole way along, because I don't think my Insta360 camera will do it justice. So I've pulled over, the bike's tucked away over there, to show you the colour of this sea, because you'd be forgiven for thinking this is not England. Wow, that is obscenely pretty. It's the exact kind of cove that I can imagine smugglers hiding their stashes in. It's a world-class stretch of coast. Breathtaking. Okay, I've got 35 minutes left to go. Land's End, in that direction. What a place, what a road, and what unbelievable scenery.
Up and hit the road, searching high and low. Never can tell, you never really know. Running out of breath, need you to pull me up. Hell is raining down, I need you to come around. I call it love, you think I'm crazy. You're trying to work the angles on me. You're playing with my heart, if I'm not mistaken. You're trying to work the angles on me. It cuts so deep.
I'm about 3 miles from Land's End, and this classic car restoration garage has just popped up on my right hand side. Look at some of the cars here. MGB Traveller, old Range Rover, classic Alfa Romeo in there being worked on with another Alfa Romeo behind it, and pride of place. Look at some of these. I didn't even see this. Old 250 Suzuki, classic Alfa Romeo in green, an old Triumph, E-Type Jag. That looks like a Sprite, Austin Healey, sorry, it's Austin Healey, another one, another Triumph, and finally at the end, an old Morgan. Just as I was filming coming in to Land's End, turned on my Insta360 and it said you have insufficient battery to film. Typical. It's just perfect timing. There is an old-fashioned 1930s style plane just gliding overhead. And I saw about 5 Morgan cars and 3 or 4 AC Cobras coming in. So clearly this is definitely the route of petrol heads. Those in the know definitely come here as an end spot for a road trip. I know I've caught it at a good day because I can imagine exactly here 90% of the time must be gale force winds, but now it's just a fairly strong breeze. It's more spectacular than I thought it would be. It's so nice, I genuinely feel like I've been on holiday today. Thank you for all those who recommended it. The B3306 from St Ives to Land's End. It really is a spectacular route.